Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be working on a cute little concept. This concept can be used for a birthday, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, anytime that you want to give someone something and it's going to show a token of your love. This is a very nice concept to use for that. So, if you're interested in the video, let's get into this video. Okay, the first thing we're going to use is I'm going to be using this charger plate, this foam, some felt, some candies, and our cute little bear, and some floral. So let's get started. First, this foam, let me tell you the size of this floral foam, and it's a number 10 disc. It's a 1.9 inch by 9.8 inch. So this is what it is. And I'm showing you that in case you want to make something like this, that you'll have all the measurements and stuff that you need. So let's take this stuff off and get started. Oh, I'm already being messy. Okay guys, I had to bring it down a little bit so that you can actually see on the surface of the table, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this charger's plate and then we're gonna lay it down flat. And I'm gonna take the foam board that I just showed you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to center it in the middle of the charger plate. So let's go ahead and do that. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking my hot glue gun and putting some hot glue on here, and I'm gonna glue it down. You're gonna hear it frying a little bit, but that's okay. All right. And be careful with that that glue gun, guys, because I don't know if yours get extremely hot, but mine, this thing will burn you up. Okay, let's go ahead and put one in there because I'm gonna need some more, I think. And so this is what it's looking like so far. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna take that felt that I showed you, and what I'm gonna do with the felt is I'm going to measure it enough to cut it so that it's gonna be actually on the foam board. So, and the only thing I'm gonna do with that, guys, is I'm just gonna eye it. I'm not gonna, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm just going around. It's not gonna fit totally on there with just this one piece. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. Sometimes for this step, I usually take a mirror and put in the middle. That way you have like, if I'm doing it for a centerpiece for a wedding, I'll take a mirror and put in the middle of this. And so it'll have like a reflection of the candles or whatever else I decide to do when I'm doing a centerpiece for a wedding. But this is gonna be a little different. It's not gonna, it don't have to be straight and all of that. It just have to be, I want the felt around, covering the foam a little bit, so when I place my little delicate bear on here, it don't puncture it or damage it at all, because I had that happen to me. Let's clear up some of this stuff out of the way. Can't stand my table to be all messed up. All right, so this is the foam piece that I cut. Like I said, it's not in a full, it's not in a fancy circle. I did not trace it or anything. I just eyed it. And so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take take the felt, like I said, and I'm just gonna apply it to the middle of that, just like that. So this is what it's going to look like. Let me take some glue, and we're just gonna glue this on. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I take my, forgot what you call them, but they look like little pins that you stick down to stick what you need to stick inside of the foam board. But I don't have them in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the glue, guys. And this right here is just for security of that bear there, because I messed up one of my bears the other day. And, well, I didn't do it. When I purchased it, I brought it home, and the lady put the bear in the bag with the candy that I bought. And I guess because the bear is like made with like a, I want to say like a suede, but very thin texture, that candy scratched a hole in it. So that bear is very delicate. And so this is what we're looking like so far. Like I said, when I'm doing this for a wedding, I'll take a piece of mirror and put right here. So when I'm putting my candles on here, the mirror will reflect the candles to bring out better lighting to the centerpiece. So this order here is from one of my clients, and he's a returning client. He always buys gifts for me. I do a lot of gifts for him. And his wife's birthday is in February. So what he's doing is he's going to give her a gift every single day. But he wanted this one to be the first one starting February 1st. So he asked me, would I go ahead and design this particular gift, because he wanted to give her something that she can put in her home to decorate her dining room table, or anywhere she wants, or on her bar, or anywhere she wants to sit it, so that, and he gave me the colors and all of that he wanted to use, so that she can have some Valentine's decoration. But this gift, this item here can be used for if you're street selling, if you're gifting it to someone. Like I said, this little gift that I'm designing can be used anytime. And I just thought it would be nice to show it to you. Okay, so now that we got our felt on, let's go ahead and get, what I'm gonna do is put floral all around here. So let's get started with that. In the past, I told you guys that I do a lot of centerpieces and stuff for weddings, and a lot of decor for weddings and all of that kind of stuff. So you'll get to see me work on something a little bit today. And what I'm doing is I'm just cutting the picks off of here, just the stems. I lost my other clippers, and these things here are horrible. I didn't lose them, I just misplaced them and don't know what I did with them. Let's go ahead and cut the picks off. Let's see what pair I'm gonna use. I had to go in there and get my husband's little snippers, his little tool set. And I don't know what I did with mine. So let's see if these work. And I purchased this floral here from Walmart. I don't usually buy my floral from Walmart, but I was in there and I went in there to purchase get that little bear. So I decided to get the floral while I was in there, because I have to travel far to old time pottery where I usually buy my floral from, and stuff like that. And so just had to use Walmart as a convenience. Okay, so let's go ahead and start applying these. And you don't need to leave your stem in long like that. We're gonna cut this stem down. And the only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just start applying this foam, y'all. Let's see. I'm probably gonna hot glue this down, but for the video, I'll just go ahead and do it like this to make it faster. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on. I'm gonna leave a little stem on here. That way if I need to pull a little piece out to adjust it, then I can. This right here isn't hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. I just said when you're working with floral, what you do to one side, you want to do to the other side so that you can have some balance in your arrangement. And I may have to use other flowers for fillers, but we'll see. We'll see. Pull some of those leaves off and cut this a little shorter maybe. Let's see. Sometimes you have to play with your floral a little bit to just give it the ideal look that you want it to have. But that's no problem. You just keep on going. Not going to hurt a thing. I can add that greenery in it at the end. So we'll just keep on going. I really would like to add this whole little pigment in. Okay, keep on going. And with floral, when you're doing floral arrangements, you want to have like, you'll have like your main floral that's going to be your main focus point. And usually if you're doing a simple one, you can do like I think I got that one in the wrong place. I'm up there talking, I got it in the wrong place. Bring that one over a little bit. I placed it wrong. So let's continue on. Like I was saying, usually when you're doing floral, what I usually do is I usually do like, if I'm gonna do like several different colors, I'll have like 2 or 3 main focal points, and then I go from there. I have this one extra. Usually I try to put 3 in, but 3 of the same color, but on that floral pick I didn't have that many. So this is what it's looking like so far. So let's continue. And although I may add it in somewhere because I want to add this extra pink one in, maybe. I'm going to just take the greenery off of here and add it in. I really like that greenery. Okay, let's add some fillers. Take 2 of these and add in here off another stem. Sometimes you may have to play with it, but don't get annoyed with it. Just keep playing with it, and eventually you'll get the look that you want. And I know sometimes I have to play with it, but that's fine, so that I can get the desired look that I want. I want that one there, so let's put this pink one in here, this other pink one in here. Let's push these up, and then we're gonna push this stem down in here. And that other burgundy piece, I may be able to put it inside of here, guys. I might put it in here. Beside each other. This one here has a little bit too much of the greenery on there. All right, now let's do some fillers to fill this baby in, y'all. This is pretty, y'all. It's turning out nice. Put it right here. You can take, like you use this, always save your stems, because like I took some of these pieces off, I can take it and put a stem in here to add, to make this little leaf as a filler. So you want to always save your little stems when you're doing your arrangements, because you can use this stuff as fillers. All right, so let me get some little pieces off of here that I want. Some little greenery pieces, and that's all. I'm just going to cut some of that stuff off. Just to give it more of a, the realistic look that I want. And what I'm doing now is basically I'm filling it in. Just filling the arrangement in. That's all I'm doing now. And when I say filling it in, I mean anywhere you see like holes, like with the greenery, with the green, and you need to fill that stuff in because you don't want the foam showing. That's what I mean when I say that. And what I'm doing is just sticking this in at an angle so it lays kind of, some of it lays kind of round, like a shape like this, like round, so it hangs down a little bit from the arrangement. That's all I'm doing. Make a little pig for this side here. Take some of my glue and stick on here because I don't want it moving. You said you want to be careful with the glue so you don't get burnt. And the only thing this is doing is just adding some filler into the gift. That's all. You can also take, just say you wanted to take this and you wanted to put some glue on here, just glue on here, you can take this and fill it up that way too. It's all in your preference of how you want your design to look. All right, let me see if I can see any holes, y'all. I think I need a little bit more of the greenery here. This greenery here. Maybe on this side over here. I can add a few pieces. Let's see if I need anything else. Okay, now that we've got that all done, pull them out a little bit. I don't want them to be so in. So that's why I was saying I was gonna wait to hot glue it off camera. Because I don't want them to be too far in, pushing it to where it looks synced on one side. All right. Let's talk about what we're gonna do next. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to put our little bear in here. Let's see where I want him to go. Let's see which side I want to be the front. I think I'm gonna put him in right here. Look like I need to fill the back up a little bit, but I'll do that off camera if I need to. Let me put this on here so I can see y'all. I need a little bit more filler here. This is gorgeous. Okay, so let's clip this off. And this bear came from Walmart, and this is what it looks like. This bear is very delicate. It's How much did I pay for this? I don't have the price. I think I paid like $14 for this bear. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like $14. I think 14 or 16. I can't remember, but I just bought this bear, so if you're looking for this bear, they have it in Walmart right now. But this bear is very, very, because of the material it's made of. See it, how it looks? Because of this material, you have to be very, very careful with this bear. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take me some glue dots and put on the bottom of here, and I'm gonna adhere him to the bottom of the top of this tray. Because I don't wanna put any glue dots on him because he's so delicate. I don't want to mess him up. So I think I'm going to place him right here. And if I need to go in and put some greenery around here, I will. Okay. All right, he's cute. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put in here is I'm going to put some this heart-shaped Ferrero Rocher. And what I'm gonna do is glue dot it at an angle inside of here. It's sticking good. I didn't think it was gonna stick to the felt like that, guys, but it is. Let's see if these 3 glue dots here will fit like I want it. Make sure I don't need a riser or anything. I think I need one more glue dot on there. And like I said, I'm gonna fill this in enough so that it's full, so when she takes the candy out, she can use the centerpiece to sit on her dining room table. Because that's one thing he requested. He wanted a floral arrangement, but he wanted something that she can take, because he's gonna give this to her the first month in February. And not the first month, but the first day in February. And so he wanted her to be able to use some of the items. It's a little too long. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm putting the floral in so that I can cover the actual greenery in the felt in the bottom of there, so that can't be seen. And this floral right here, I purchased from Hobby Lobby back when they were having their spring clearance sale, and I bought a bunch of these different flowers for the low, y'all. For the low. Sorry this video's so long, y'all, but I just wanted to show you what I was doing. In case you wanted to do something like this. It's really pretty, guys. I'm gonna stick them in a little bit more. I don't want them to be standing all up there, look like they waving at the world. I said, it's not hard to do, guys. Not hard at all. Anybody could do something like this. Not hard at all. And you could use whatever floral you choose to use, and it'll be really nice. So I've decided I'm not gonna wrap this. I'm just gonna put it in a box, so when he comes to get it, I'm gonna put it in a pretty little box. So when he comes to get it, and I don't want to shrink wrap it or anything like that, because I definitely don't, with this type of gift, I don't want my floral to be shrunk all in like that. And he said he has like a bracelet to give her with it, so he's gonna hand her this, and I think he's gonna bring me the bracelet. Either when I meet him, he's gonna give me the bracelet so I can show him how to put it inside of the gift. So I'll take me some glue dots and all of that stuff with me so I can show him, you know, I can put it in there for him. You know, because we're more detailed than men, so. Well, I'm not going to say that because some men might be watching my channel. But we're a little bit more detailed of how things look if we're a gift designer or anything like that. So, sorry, men. You watching my channel. I love y'all. But I just wanted to, when you're a designer, I should say a gift designer, you're more prone to how something looks. I should say that. I don't want to offend y'all men. All right, guys, this is nice. When I tell you, I would love to be a fly on the wall to see her reaction when he give it to her. Let me show y'all what it looked like. It's wobbling a little bit, and I don't like that, but I think it's because of the felt. Let me see if I can put another glue dot on there, y'all. It's not coming up because it's on there good. Oh, it is so pretty. My husband could give me this any day, and I'd be happy with it. This is a very thoughtful gift. Okay, I'm going to push this over here so I can pick this up. And the beauty of it being on this charger plate is you can handle it very well. But this is what it looked like, guys. This right here, I might have to put something. Like I said, I can't put any fish line or anything on him because he's super delicate. So let me do something with this part here. I do not want to put anything on him to damage him. I'm gonna try to reinforce it with some tape, guys. Because I just don't like the way it's wobbling a little bit in here. And so the reason why I did it this way, and she could take this, just say after Valentine's Day, if she wants to, because these are the colors that's on her dining room table right now, he said. And he wanted to add his extra touch of something he wanted to give her. So if she wanted to take this arrangement and she kept those colors in her dining area, she can always take him off and put like some candles or something on top of here, maybe like 3 candles, and still use the actual base. So that's why I didn't hot glue, one reason I didn't hot glue him down, because of the way, the material he's made of, and I wanted her to be able to take it up as well. So let me show it to you again, y'all. And this is what it looked like. Like I said, if you want to make something like this, this is not hard to do, and this is what it looked like. Very pretty arrangement to go in on her dining room table. I think she's going to really love this. All right. So just wanted to show you that. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get these not glue dotted, but I'm gonna go ahead and take the hot glue gun and glue this stuff down. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like. And if you didn't want to glue it down, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, from my preference of what it's being used for, I'm gonna glue it down. So I hope you guys like it. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. All right. If you're new to my channel, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. If you're one of my oldest, thank you so much for tuning back in to another video. All right, until the next video, you guys, you have a safe and wonderful day. Bye-bye.